Baba tells me that as a soul, I'm very elevated, special, and also great. So I feel it, and then there is great intoxication deep within lightness and happiness. As a soul, Baba's child at confluence age, I am a special soul, elevated soul, and also great soul. And it feels real. It feels as they are my sanskars. And this creates a beautiful feelings, but also a special and elevated thoughts towards everyone. Because Baba said, you all are special. So I look at everyone and I appreciate the specialities of everyone, the greatness and the kindness of everyone, and appreciate their elevated thinking. When I look at specialities and greatness, then my own stock of specialities increase. And it helps other souls also because my vibrations of appreciation of their greatness will help them also to feel uplifted, inspired, more courage. So when I feel, which I do feel, that's why I'm saying it now, but my feelings sent towards everyone. So this is what I give, I bestow, and that's one of the main quality of a deity. And my near future is becoming deity. That will be practically deity, but now at conference age also, I am bestower, I have to give, and it's giving which fills my apron and makes me feel happy very, very deeply. I appreciate everyone who is with me, that how beautifully everyone is playing one's own part. But to think that that soul's part is not right, oh, I cannot change that, right? That soul has its own part. How do I play part in a way that there is harmony, there is love, there is cooperation, what Baba calls as Ras Leela, dancing. together. Sometimes maybe it's not practical with everyone at present, but that's what it will happen. There will be harmony, love, because everyone has good wishes, everyone's heart is pure, and there is love. It's just question of sharing with each other. So for a while, feel it that how special, elevated, and great you are, and how I have to play that part with these qualities and stay in the intoxication, lightness, and be joyful. Take drishti from Baba and stay in this experience and be very, very light and happy.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 16, Pilgrimage of Remembrance, Power of Yoga, Yoga Bal. Now we'll be listening from Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. I'm sure each one of you feeling from your heart that I am Baba's special, elevated, and great child soul. Whatever Shiv Baba told Brahma Baba, very deeply if we think how he believed it 100%, and that intoxication of that was his strength, which was constantly there in his life. That is why whatever difficulties, challenges, obstacles came while carrying on Baba's task in Yagya, he was above all that. It never was shaken or had a doubt that what will happen, how will it happen. So today, when I had this whole feeling for my own self, and immediately my thoughts went to Brahma Baba. When Baba, Shiv Baba said to Brahma Baba, gave the vision of Vishnu, Tattvam, you will become this. You will become master of the world. And these words of Shiv Baba, it must be spoken, of course, through Brahma Baba, but also in his awareness. So many years. So there are two things. One is I have to become, and other is to believe this is what I am and maintain that awareness. So then in practical life, power, intoxication, happiness, Brahma Baba was able to be very, very cheerful, smiling. Even there were some challenging, serious situations. And when we went in his room, he was very much into divine, blissful, peaceful state in silence, giving the power to resolve that situation, or for us who had to be instrument to do it, we will just feel his power of silence. And that image kept coming in front of me. And then I realized today that because he began his journey and he believed and maintained that self respect of these qualities, in, in the same way, he believed that, his recognition of God was real. And then, as Baba said, that it depends on how much bhakti you have done, your recognition and understanding of knowledge will be based on that. So Brahma Baba's soul did. Baba shared so many experiences of taking many gurus, giving charity. Mm. He was very compassionate, very kind, very charitable, even before coming to Gyan. But then also, mm, the way he surrendered, there must be this deep, deep trust. And he did it in such beautiful way. He created trust of these 6 young sisters and gave everything in trust. And of course, they became the founding daddies of the yagya. And of course, we have to follow the footsteps. I had been thinking a lot about, it's not Brahma Baba said, I will manage it. Created a proper trust, and today there are many. They try to manage everything, and then subtly there is this controlling nature, but Brahma Baba didn't. He keep giving directions or whatever Srimad Shiv Baba will give through him and remain 100% trusting. Where I word didn't come at all. So I'm thinking that wherever we are at present in our journey, we give ourselves this present at this moment, that I will maintain this awareness about my own self, that I am elevated, special, great child of Baba. And it's not self praise. Sometimes we say, oh, maybe I'm praising my, but this is what God told me. So if I believe this will help us on our spiritual journey, we can keep ascending, moving forward with no fluctuation in our stage or subtle doubts about something. But I will move with uh, very, very consistent forward. And Brahma Baba from very first day used to say, oh, I remember what I have to become. So he was able to see his destination, his destiny in front of him. So we also have to follow Baba and keep my final stage, final destination. We have to go home. We have to come to golden age. So on one side, very detached. Other side, lot of interest in everything. One amazing quality which I really admired in Brahma Baba was quality of how he will take interest in everything and every soul, every child. Mm. Any area of yajna was not there where he say, no, this is not my concern. This is not my department. No, it's whole yajna. As I said, when it came to uh, gardening, he will go with the gardener or the old man, look at the wine, grapes, look at beautiful flowers, listen to the music of birds. So on one side he was Vairagi, means has complete distaste from the world. But on other side he had interest because otherwise our energy, would be sometimes not as it should be. I'm not interested, I don't care, I'm not part of it. No. If I belong to Yagya, I myself saw sitting on dining table with Dadi Prakash Bani and few other dadis who are there at that time. Mhm. So 8 types of rice, raw rice will be brought in small cups for them to see which quality, how much is the price, because it's a big thing, right? Mhm. And they used to get few variety, like once in a while they will use basmati rice, which you all must have heard the name. They are a bit expensive. And you don't need to use that all the time. So they will use that when they have to make, we call it pulao, mixed vegetables and rice. But if they have to make khichdi or plain rice, they can be little second quality. So they had to be sensible, keep the quality, but also look at the price. So how much yagya could spend at that time. So otherwise they could say, no, those at the department, you all decide. From very beginning, I saw Baba, I saw Dadis taking interest in everything of Yagya. That's what where I saw in my training, my learning began. That's why I'm also now. Anything, everything of Yagya. Sometimes at Peace Village or wherever I am. Because this energy of taking interest in everything looks very real. So it's so very interesting, right? On one side you have vairagya, right? Complete distaste. And on other side you have interest in everything. Baba is the one who arranged many chefs to come and teach them to cook. But if you go even now to Pandav Bhavan food is so accurate when I say mm, color and taste and flavor, everything, because they continued the way they were taught. There are some very old chefs, but mostly they are new, where they learn from each other. Mm. Anything they did, whether they make bhoga, it's very, very high quality. Very simple, but doesn't mean poor. So, spirituality in life, but in a very, very natural way. I really loved it because I used to get very scared looking at yogis and ashrams, and I said, no, you can't do that for a long time. Mm. You don't cut your hair, you don't sleep here, you have to sleep on the floor, whatever. Yeah, I have slept on floor many times. Even in London, we didn't have bed, but not that's what you have to do. But if there is, then you enjoy that too, right? So amazing, amazing way that spirituality in practical life. When I met Brahma Baba, I was so impressed, not because I saw light or whatever, but because the place was clean, organized. He was clean, his clothes were very clean. The good, very light fragrance of the rose. Mm. As soon as you enter, you feel so good. And I say, wow, that's what I want. Mm. I didn't wanted anything which is not very natural. And then I saw outside sisters, they are cooking, they are doing things like a family. And I love family. I want always like family. And to renounce vices, but also in a big unlimited family and busy doing tasks. So there is nothing which scares you. I could have got scared of many things, but I didn't. Mm. Because it was so beautiful, so sweet, so lovely, so much togetherness. And everyone will talk with so much love. Mm. Then you get toli, you get gift, right? Mm. It's Brahma Baba, no, who started giving toli and gift to everyone. Mm. One of Dadi, whenever I went to India, I will visit Pandavavan in Delhi, and she will open her closet and say, oh, I have kept this for you because I know you like it, right? So there is lot of loveful feeling, sharing, but only viceless. We have to be viceless. We have to be egoless. So I really had been thinking a lot about my inspirations from Brahma Baba's life. These days we still say, okay, let's do half a day silence yoga, but in those days, Brahma Baba's days, was proper timetable, everything. But in the morning, mm, we woke up early until fully finished 4.5 hours, 5 hours. Very good, good yoga, listening to Murli, listening to Baba's songs. And then Baba will directly from the Murli hall, history hall, will go for walk. And we all will follow, come back. We go in the room, wash our hands, and go for breakfast. Mm. And then after breakfast, we did karma yoga. Everyone was given duty. Some will cut vegetables, some will clean grain, some, all different departments. and we all will enjoy doing that until 11. Then there will be short break. You get a fruit or something. Then we continue until 11 and then eat Brahma Bhojan. Then go in the room. We all rest a little bit. 4 o'clock again tea time. Those who want to drink. Then personal tapasya from 5 to 6, 6:30. Then we do meditation collectively. Then Brahma Bhojan. After that, again night class with Baba Mama. And in time, we slept. Wake up very early in a natural way. This Shiv Baba's light, which you see now, is from there. We used to have that light on. I am now going to Paramdam, sweet home. So sleep with Baba. And you naturally, sweetly wake up in the morning for Amrit Vela. So it was very, very natural flow of tapasya, silence within Karma Yogi life. And lot of joy, lot of happiness, what we were doing. And it was lot, it's not that we will be just sitting. Lot of physical, no? Cooking was big for few hundred. I remember because Baba used to like few things I used to make. So every group who goes had to make what they know but in a good way to make. So Baba, yes, this is what you will make. A quite big pots. You get help. When we start making chapatis, oh my goodness, you keep doing it. But very big wood fires in the beginning. So you roll chapatis and put it on hot plate and then tawa, take them. So we also have to have similar good timetable, good karma yoga, but also yoga, right? In the sense, again now, as I said, this intoxication of my own self, that I am Baba's special child, I am Baba's great child, I am Baba's elevated child. So if that intoxication can stay, can remain with us, we will feel very close to Bab Dada, Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba both. Because these three thoughts, we also create what you call a soul consciousness stage in a natural way. Not only I'm a point of light or Daddy Gulzar always used to say, but remind what kind of point of light you are. Elevated, special, great. And then what part I played? I'm at confluence stage and I have to be angel now. So much physical work used to get done and we all always felt still happy. Mostly everything, most of the things, we will cut vegetables even for the evening and get, so evening will be lighter for Karma Yoga. Here also, mostly that's what we do at centers. Whatever we have to do until 2, 3 o'clock. And then whatever is cooked and whatever little we eat for dinner, light dinner. Some eat light lunch, we eat light dinner. So how yogi life, spiritual life, godly life, as a karma yogi, with proper timetable, These days I see many faces, they look tired, but that's more about anxiety or not keeping timetable. If we keep timetable, we will remain very fresh day after day. It's not just one day, right? So I had these feelings for myself, so I thought I share with all of you. And then immediately I connected with Brahma Baba. I said, wow, that's the secret, because he maintained that awareness. He believed it, and also he was becoming then, right? Becoming means to be in practical, right? That means his thoughts were elevated. He always uh, looked at specialities of everyone to make them good instruments. So it's not only awareness, but then his thoughts, words, and actions were based on this awareness. So as New Year is coming and we want to do something special, even what Sister Gayatri explained seems to be like, oh, it's quite a big thing, but it's really very simple and very natural, that we will take one of the quality of Brahma Baba and we will stay in that awareness and experience that power. But then we do journal, we have diary, we just write whatever experiences come. Or as she mentioned, maybe that awareness, uh, either you say it or you write it. So every one of you will get in writing. But more I read it, more I find it's very simple, very natural, and manageable. I was thinking too that how. Then I realized that if you're doing 7, 8 times or 10 times, if I have to write or repeat 10 times one of the Baba's power or whatever it is, by the night it will be 108, right? So then doesn't he have like, how will it happen? I also had been reading so that I understand thoroughly to make it simple for me and manageable. And I find, yes, we can do it. We can definitely do it. I got the small diary and we will start writing on first something different, something new, creative, and I think will be very useful. Mm. So we will start as good children of Bab Dada and we will get it accomplished. Om Shanti.
Raz Yukt, recognizing Brahma Baba's root sanskar. Let's take a glimpse into Brahma Baba's intimate conversation with himself through inner contemplation, reflection writing, and journaling. This January, we welcome you to discover the secrets of easy remembrance with Avyakti Parivar.
So, welcome to our new initiative for January to Vyakti Parivar. And as Didi shared, we will have a lot of experiences together. So, we are excited, right, for our January effort. And get your new notebook, journal, so we can write and write and write Thank you. And that was a little promo video to welcome everyone to this new initiative. We'll send you this video link today in email. So if you would like to share with your some Brahmins whom you know, so if they would like to participate for this initiative, they are welcome to do so. And now we'll start our Avyakti journey.
जैसे यही समय है जब बात करते हैं बच्चों का, मीठे मीठे बच्चों, मीठे 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 रात दिन मीठे मीठे कहते रहते हैं। तो बाबा का तो फर्ज है सब बच्चों को कहना, बच्चे दे अभिमानी भवा, तो कहते हैं कि बच्चे सब जानते हैं कि बेहद के बाप से बेहद विश्व की बात ही नहीं है।
ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा, भला कैसे भुलाए तेरा प्यार बाबा।
Welcome to Avyakti journey. Today is our last Tuesday of 2020. So, Brahma Baba's Day. Yagya stories, what they teach us. Let's see what's new story we have today.
वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, तब बाबा साथ हमारे थे, बाबा अब भी साथ हमारे हैं, वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं।
मेरा लौकिक नाम तो लक्ष्मी है, लेकिन लक्ष्मी नाम से हमको कोई बुलाता नहीं है। नाम कितना अच्छा है, बनने जा रहे हैं नर से नारायण, नारी से लक्ष्मी। परंतु बाबा ने कहा है कि लौकिक को भूलना है, इसलिए उस टाइम हम ध्यान दीदार में बहुत जाती थी। तो कौन लक्ष्मी, संदेशी लक्ष्मी को बुलाओ। तो ये पाठ हमारा चलता रहा, संदेश का ले आने जाने का, करने का। तो बाबा जब भी पाकिस्तान हुआ, हिंदुस्तान के बाद हिंदुस्तान के बाद पाकिस्तान हुआ, तो सब उसी टाइम हम लोग योग का प्रोग्राम ले आए थे। तो वो 3 बरस हम लोग अच्छी तरह से योग अभ्यास में रहते थे। तो एनी टाइम सुबह शाम सवेरे जब भी आते थे हम लोग की चेकिंग करने कौन सी संस्था है, तो वो देखते थे ये लोग तो सब बैठे हुए हैं खुदा की बंदगी में। तो उनको बहुत अच्छा लगता था और बोल के जाते थे आपको कुछ भी जरूरत हो, कोई तकलीफ हो तो पहले हम लोग को बताना। हम लोग बताएं कि वो अपने आप ही पुलिस हमारे दर पर खड़ी कर देते थे। यहाँ से इतना दूर थोड़ा मार काट होती थी और पुलिस हमारे दर पर आ जाती थी। तो ऐसे करके फिर जब ये हमारा 14 साल पूरा हो रहा है तो हम लोग आए। हम पहले दिल्ली गई थी, फिर हमको निर्मल शांता दादी ने भेज दिया मुजफ्फरपुर में। वहाँ बोला जब दरकार है, वो सब कहते हैं बाबा का कोई निश्चय बुद्धि बच्ची चाहिए, तो हमको भेज दिया। तो हमने देखा हमारे से आज तक भी जो आते हैं लोग, तो बाबा ही सेवा करा रहा है, मेरा अपना कुछ भी नहीं है। मेरे को निश्चय करने की कोई पुरुषार्थ नहीं करना पड़ा। हम हमेशा अपने पाठ से भी सहमति थी, जैसे कि खेल खेलती हूँ तो हम कुछ समझती थी कि मैं मीरा हूँ, बाबा कृष्ण है। या उसी टाइम में शंकर पार्वती का भी चित्र निकला था, जिसके आगे चौपर रखी रहती है, तो हम समझते थे हम पार्वती है और बाबा शंकर है। और बाबा में बाबा आया, अब ये तो अभी निकला है, निराकार आकार साकार, अभी की बात है। हम लोग को एक ही निश्चय था, बस बाबा जो है वो ही है। तो मैं वो माता से पिता बंधु सखा, ये जो गायन है वो हम लोग प्रैक्टिकल अनुभव करते थे। माँ का पाठ भी बाबा हम लोग के साथ बजाए। कभी कुछ तकलीफ हो गई आकर के ऐसा गले लगा करके, बच्ची क्या हुआ है, कोई जो देना होगा, डायरिया होगा तो कुछ इस सब गोल का वो भी बैठ करके चमचे से पिलाते थे। बाबा खेलता तो हम लोग बच्चों के लिए ही है ना, तो बाबा का खेल तो ये चौपर था ही था। और उनके बाद जब दिल्ली वगैरह से भाई बहन आते थे तो उनको भी बाबा को बहलाना है, तो बाबा के अंग संग हम रहती थी। कभी ब्रह्मणी का पाठ भी बजा के रही तो बाबा कहता था तुम देखो जब हम फ्री रहे तो वो लगा लेना बैडमिंटन। तो वो बैडमिंटन इधर इसी जगह पर ही लगाते थे और सभी जो बैठ करके खेलते थे। विश्वरतन दादा हमको भी बहुत शौक रहता था, तो बाबा कोशिश करता था हमको दूर दूर भगाता था ताकि जोर लगाए बैडमिंटन का। तो बहुत मतलब हर बात में एक्सरसाइज हो जाता था, खुशी हो जाती थी, चाहे चौपर खेला में भी, चाहे इसी में भी, चाहे छोटे छोटे बच्चे आके बाबा को कहेंगे बाबा कैरम खेलेंगे, वो करेंगे, तो बाबा बोला अच्छा बच्चों को ले आओ ले आओ ले आओ, तो उनके साथ बैठ के कैरम भी बाबा खेलते थे करते थे। हमारी डिपार्टमेंट एक और भी थी, बाबा जो क्लास में आते थे ना तो रिकॉर्ड बजाने की होती थी, तो बाबा से पूछ करके और हम रिकॉर्ड बजाती थी। तो जैसे जैसे मुरली चलती थी और ऐसी कोई बात आ गई ना, तुरंत वो रिकॉर्ड उसी बात पर रिकॉर्ड निकाल के हम बजाते थे। तो फिर बाबा का ज्ञान डांस चलता था। और फिर बाबा को कोई रिकॉर्ड पहले अच्छा भी लगता था तो बाबा कहेंगे बच्ची इसका अक्षर लिख के ले आओ, तो उस पर करेक्शन करेंगे। तो लास्ट में बाबा का ये रात का राई जो ब्रजमोहन भाई उस दिन गा रहा था, ये गीत था, उस पर करेक्शन की थी। मैं एक पॉइंट आपको गीत गा के सुना सकती हूँ। सुख शांत के राही सुख के राही थक मत जाना, वैकुंठ की मंजिल दूर नहीं दूर नहीं, थक मत जाना ओ राही थक मत जाना, सुख शांत के राही। वैकुंठ की
Wow, that's so nice, right? It's like Dadi is singing for all of us, and we never knew that they were changing the lyrics of the songs, the Murli songs. So this is very interesting the way they put together with the knowledge the whole song. Thank you very much, Abhakti Parivar team, for bringing such a beautiful story to all of us. This was Dadi Sandeshi, very, very close to Baba. Okay, Sandeshi means the one who brings the message. That's the meaning of that word itself. So now let's get our Swaman for tomorrow.
संकल्प करो कल सुबह को दृढ़ता संपन्न छोड़ने का संकल्प करना, योग बाप दादा देखते हैं संकल्प सबका है, लेकिन संकल्प के साथ रोज उस कमजोरी को बाप को देके दृढ़ संकल्प करते उमंग उल्लास का गुण धारण करके करना ही है। ये दृढ़ संकल्प करके ही दिखाना, करना ही है। इसमें अगर कोई की मदद चाहिए महारथियों की तो मदद भी ले सकते। दी हुई चीज बाप को दे दो कमजोरी, दी हुई चीज वापस नहीं ली जाती।
Think of one weakness that we wish to get rid of, and with strong determination, let's renounce it into this yajna. Immerse this thought again in Amrit Vela and continue to experience, I, the soul, am free from all the weaknesses.
This is very good way of making ourselves Bab Saman, right? Baba said that just give away all the weaknesses in the yagya, and that's how we'll become perfect also. I, the soul, am free from all the weaknesses. Okay, so now it's time for us to say good night, goodbye to each other and Baba, and take drishti from Didi. Our Avyakti journey will have new face for New Year too. So, waiting for 2 more days to enter into everything new. Okay, so now let's remember Baba and merge in Baba's love.
Om Shanti, everyone.